Okay, so if you're living in the modern digital world, you know this feeling, right? The constant juggling act.
Hmm.
You've got your phone, your tablet, your laptop, and they all feel like separate islands.
Totally. Exporting files,
Yeah.
looking for the right cable, different keyboards, notifications popping up everywhere. It's a mess.
Exactly. And we know you're probably looking for something, some software maybe, that just makes all that administrative chaos disappear.
And that chaos, that friction you mentioned, that's precisely what we want to unpack today. We're doing a deep dive into the Motorola Smart Connect Unified Device Platform. This was developed by Motorola Mobility, working with Lenovo.
Right. And this isn't just some minor update. It feels like a complete rethink. A lot of you might remember the ideas for Motorola's earlier thing, Ready For.
Whoa, ready for. But this version, Smart Connect, seems to have a really clear mission. Basically, create one smooth, unified experience across all your devices. Keep your workflow going no matter which screen you're looking at.
Yeah, the core idea seems to be unifying everything, your input, your data, the whole environment. They're trying to do what, the big players like Apple and Samsung aim for, but maybe across more varied hardware. And they mentioned some AI features are baked in now, too. Okay, let's dig into that. Let's start with maybe the biggest productivity killer, that workflow friction. Those little delays that just break your concentration. How does Smart Connect tackle that first?
Well, the first and maybe the most technically tricky bit is controlling everything. That's their cross-control feature.
Yeah.
So imagine you get your PC, phone, or tablet all lined up.
Okay.
With cross-control, you use just one keyboard and mouse to control all of them.
Whoa, hang on. That sounds more than just those old KVM switches where you have to press a button.
Exactly. It's meant to be seamless.
Yeah.
The idea is your mouse cursor just flows from your PC screen right onto your tablet screen or your phone.
Like, it doesn't care it's a different device or even a different OS.
That's the goal. That level of integration, just flowing between them, is what supposedly sets it apart from simpler mouse sharing apps. It feels more like one big extended desktop.
Right. No extra hardware needed, no switching inputs manually. Okay, that tackles the physical control part. What about moving data? That's the next big hurdle. Emailing yourself screenshots.
What?
We've all done it.
Erg. Yes. So for that, they have the Smart Clipboard. It sounds simple, but it could be a game changer for quick tasks. You copy something, text, a picture, a screenshot on one device.
Like your phone.
Yeah, say on your phone. And then it's instantly ready to paste on your PC or your tablet. No extra steps.
Okay, that's the digital glue, like you said. It just syncs the clipboard across the connected devices.
Pretty much. And then there's the issue of bigger files. Moving large videos or tons of photos from your phone to your PC for editing. That usually means cables or slow cloud uploads.
Yeah, that can really stop you in your tracks.
So the answer here is called the Share Hub. It's designed to make transferring files, even really big ones, super simple between your phone, tablet, and PC.
How does it work? Is it like AirDrop or Nearby Share?
It seems similar in concept. You can use drag and drop or just right-click on a file. The key thing is it treats all your connected devices as places you can easily send files to, regardless of size.
And what about actually seeing the files? Sometimes you need to navigate the folders on your phone from your computer. The source material mentions something called Access Phone Storage.
Yes, exactly. This lets you literally browse the files and folders on your Android phone storage directly within your Windows File Explorer on your PC.
Wait, really? So the phone storage just shows up like another drive in Windows?
That's the idea, like a network drive. So you can manage files, drag things directly into PC folders without having to first move the file off the phone using some other app. It integrates it right in.
Okay, that's pretty powerful. It removes that whole intermediate step.
So if you take a step back, what Smart Connect seems to be doing is defining your location, not by the specific piece of hardware, but by what you're actually doing.
Right.
Which leads us to the next set of features, the ones about shifting your whole working environment between screens.
Yeah, this is where that unified experience idea really comes into play, using the best screen for the job at hand, wherever that job starts.
Okay, first up is mobile desktop. This is a big one. When you connect your phone, the compatible ones anyway, to a bigger screen like a monitor, a TV, or even your PC.
It doesn't just mirror the small phone screen.
No, that's the key. It transforms the phone's interface into something that looks much more like a traditional desktop. You get windows, a taskbar. It's like a simplified Android computer, but powered by your phone.
That's a really different approach than just mirroring. But performance. Running a whole desktop environment, maybe multiple apps and windows, streamed from a phone, does it lag?
Well, that's definitely where the connection type matters.
Hmm.
They often suggest using a USB-C cable for this kind of thing, for the best stability and speed. But
Mhm.
if you don't need that full desktop,
There's another option.
yeah, there's app streaming. This is more granular. It lets you run individual Android apps from your phone in their own windows on your PC or tablet, right alongside your normal desktop apps.
Ah, okay. So I could have like my Windows file manager open and next to it the Instagram app running, streamed directly from my phone.
Exactly. It blurs the line between where the app is actually running.
Yeah.
For you, the user, it just appears as another window on your main screen.
That seamless integration is really the goal, isn't it? Making the device boundaries almost invisible.
Precisely. And maybe the most intuitive example of this activity-first idea is swipe to stream.
Swipe to stream, what's that?
Imagine you're watching a video or listening to music on your phone. With this feature, you can apparently just do a specific swipe gesture on your phone screen.
Uh-huh.
And the video or music instantly jumps over to your connected PC or tablet screen, picking up right where it left off.
Okay, that's slick. Like you're just flicking the task from one screen to another.
Mhm.
Very cool. And what about just dealing with phone notifications and stuff while you're working on your PC, constantly picking up the phone breaks focus?
Right. For that, there's the Phone on PC utility. This one does mirror your phone screen, but the purpose is different. It puts your entire phone interface in a window on your PC desktop
So you can see notifications, answer messages, interact with the phone.
without actually touching the phone itself. It keeps your focus on the main PC screen, but lets you manage the phone stuff right there. It contains the distraction, in a way.
Okay, so we've covered merging control, merging data, and shifting the environment. Now, what about those extra clever bits, the utilities that add bonus value?
Yeah, the features that kind of feel like getting a hardware upgrade through software. A really good example is the webcam function.
Ah, using your phone camera as a webcam.
Exactly. Let's be honest, most built-in laptop webcams are not great.
Understatement of the year.
Right. So Smart Connect lets you use your smartphone's camera, which is usually much higher resolution, better optics, maybe even stabilization as your webcam for video calls or streaming on your PC or tablet.
Instant quality boost without buying anything new. I like that.
Yeah.
What else? Connectivity is always a pain point, especially hotspots.
Oh yeah, typing in those Wi-Fi passwords.
Oh,
So they have Instant Hotspot. If your devices are already connected via Smart Connect, you can turn your phone into a secure Wi-Fi hotspot for your tablet or PC with just a click. No password entry needed.
how does that work? Does it use the existing secure link?
It seems so. The established connection handles the authentication, so it just shares the phone's internet connection seamlessly.
Okay, convenient. Now,
Yeah.
you mentioned AI earlier. Where does that come in?
Ah, yes. This is where the smart part of Smart Connect really shows up. It's in the cross-device search.
Cross-device search. Searching across all the connected devices at once.
Exactly, but with an AI twist. You're supposed to be able to use natural language, just type like you talk to search for files, documents, photos, whatever, across all your paired devices, your phone, tablet, PC.
So I don't have to remember, did I save that report on my laptop or my tablet?
That's the promise. The AI searches the whole ecosystem based on your query and finds it for you wherever it lives.
Wow, okay. That could genuinely save a lot of mental energy, trying to track where everything is. The system remembers, so you don't have to.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a step towards reducing that cognitive load of managing multiple devices. And finally, just to round things out, there's also a central dashboard for accessory management.
Meaning?
A single place within the Smart Connect app to manage your compatible Motorola gear like their earbuds, location tags, that sort of thing. Keeps everything consolidated.
Okay, this all sounds very integrated, very ambitious. But integration often comes with strings attached. What are the requirements? Who can actually use this?
Good question. The core requirement, at least initially, is being within the Motorola or Lenovo ecosystem. It's designed primarily for specific compatible Moto or Lenovo phones and tablets.
And on the other side, the computer.
You generally need a Windows 10 or Windows 11 PC, and you have to download the Smart Connect app from the Microsoft Store.
Right. And the connection itself, you mentioned Wi-Fi and USB-C. When do you use which? Is latency an issue for things like streaming?
Absolutely, latency is key. For basic stuff like the Smart Clipboard or maybe small file transfers, Wi-Fi is usually fine, assuming the devices are on the same network.
But for the heavy lifting.
Yeah, for things like mobile desktop, app streaming, that swipe to stream feature, or transferring huge files with ShareHub, the documentation really points towards using a physical USB-C cable connection.
For stability and speed.
Exactly. That direct cable link minimizes latency, and guarantees the bandwidth you need for smooth video and demanding apps.
Okay. And is this strictly a Motorola Novo walled garden, or are they opening it up at all?
Well, it started out pretty proprietary, which makes sense when you're building a platform, but it looks like they are expanding.
Oh.
Yeah, the sources indicate they started adding support for some third-party Android devices, not just their own. And interestingly, they've even added some integration with MetaQuest VR headsets.
Huh, MetaQuest. That's unexpected. So maybe they realize the platform's strength grows if more devices can join in.
It seems like a strategic move, yeah, making the software useful across more of the devices people already own.
So wrapping this up, what's the big takeaway for you, the listener? It seems Smart Connect is trying to be a serious software solution to that multi-device headache. It aims to cut down the hassle, the friction.
Right, reducing that administrative burden so you can just focus on whatever task you're trying to accomplish.
It wants to make the technology disappear, in a sense.
Exactly. And thinking about that integration, especially that swipe to stream idea, it makes you wonder if where your content physically is becomes less important because it just flows with you. What does that mean for the future? How we organize things? Is the knowledge, the workflow really tied to the hardware anymore? Or is it tied to the activity?
That's a really interesting thought. If your digital life becomes truly device agnostic, yeah, it pushes you to ask, are your files currently organized by project, by context, or are they still stuck in folders named after the specific phone or laptop you saved them on years ago? Making that mental shift might be the next real step to getting that digital harmony we're all chasing.